Unlocked my phone 123 times on day 1. By day 30, I was down to 55. But here's what nobody tells you about dopamine detox. It doesn't just change your screen time. It literally rewires how your brain craves pleasure. I'm not a neuroscientist. I'm not a productivity guru. I'm just someone who got so sick of feeling like a dopamine zombie that I ran a 30-day experiment on myself. And what I discovered in week 3 actually scared me. Here's the truth most people won't admit. We're all addicted. Your brain doesn't care if you're scrolling TikTok or shooting heroin. Dopamine is dopamine, and I was getting hit after hit 123 times a day. Week 1 was hell. I gave myself 25 unblocks per day. Every time I wanted to check Instagram, I had to manually turn off Grayscale, unlock the app, and I could only browse for 15 minutes total during morning and evening windows. The friction was the point. See, your brain takes the path of least resistance. I was making dopamine hard to get, and something weird started happening around day 4. I started noticing birds, actual birds. I remembered conversations. I looked people in the eyes. I know this sounds like some hippie nonsense, but your brain literally doesn't have the bandwidth for reality when it's constantly expecting the next dopamine hit. By week 2, I dropped to 20 unblocks. My pickups went from 123 to 102. I gained 17 hours, not minutes, hours. That's an entire waking day I got back in 1 week. But here's where it gets dark. Around day 10, I hit what I call the void. No phone to hide behind, just me and my thoughts. And let me tell you, my thoughts were not friendly. This is the part everyone quits, because we don't use our phones for entertainment, we use them to escape ourselves. When you remove the escape hatch, you have to face what you've been running from. Week 3, 10 unblocks per day, 3 15-minute windows, Grayscale automatic at sunset. This is when my brain broke, in a good way. I started craving reading, not forcing myself to read, craving it, like how I used to crave checking my phone. My dopamine receptors were regrowing. The science is real. Studies show it takes 21 days for dopamine receptors to start healing from chronic overstimulation. Day 21 was the first day I woke up and didn't immediately reach for my phone. My hand literally didn't know what to do. Week 4 was maintenance. 5 unblocks, 50 pickup target. No unblocking during morning or evening downtime, period. Final result, 2 hours of phone time per day, 55 pickups. I gained 42 hours in week 4 alone. That's almost 2 full days return to my life. Here's the secret nobody tells you. You can't fight dopamine with willpower. Your prefrontal cortex, the part that makes good decisions, shuts down when dopamine is involved. You need systems, not strength. Grayscale removes 80% of phone appeal. Colors trigger dopamine. Remove color, remove trigger. It's that simple. Week 1, I wanted to turn it off every 5 minutes. Week 4, I forgot my phone wasn't normally gray. The unblock system creates friction. Every time you unlock, your brain has to make a conscious choice. Conscious choices kill autopilot. Autopilot is where addiction lives. By forcing morning and evening downtime, I was protecting my peak dopamine hours. Your dopamine is highest in the morning. If you burn it on Instagram, you have nothing left for things that actually matter. Something nobody warns you about? People will get uncomfortable. When you're not constantly available, when you don't respond immediately, they think something's wrong with you. Let them think that. Because here's what's actually wrong. A society where everyone is available 24/7, but nobody is actually present. I chose presence. It felt like rebellion. By day 30, I noticed something that actually shook me. I could sit in silence, not meditate, not force myself, just sit. My brain didn't scream for stimulation every 8 seconds. Look, I'm not saying delete your phone. I'm saying stop letting your phone delete you. Every unlock is a choice. Every dopamine hit is a vote for the person you're becoming. I ran this experiment for 30 days, but the person I became, that's permanent. Your brain can heal. Your attention can return. You just have to make dopamine hard to get. Start with week 1, 25 unblocks, Grayscale, morning and evening downtime. Give your brain 7 days to remember what it's like to be human. You won't believe what you've been missing.